So last week I got a package in from News Parfums where I got the Spice Bomb Infrared Eau de Parfum, and with that they sent me another new release that's not really known in the States where I live, but it is on their website and they sent it to me. It just came out a few months ago, I think not even a month ago. This is by Kenzo. It is Kenzo Homme Marine, and so I decided I wanted to wear it, talk about it, and so today I'm going to be doing my first impressions of that. So without further ado, let's get it. What's going on, my great smelling dudes? Welcome back to my channel. Again, my name is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude, back with another fresh release in the 2023 men's fragrance community. If you could be so nice to like, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and also hit the bell. Today, again, I got a fragrance from News Parfums, Spice Bomb Infrared Eau de Parfum. If you haven't seen that review, I did it a few days ago. And they sent me a fragrance that the house isn't really known much in the United States. It's more of a European style fragrance as far as where it's sold. And they sent me a decan of it, and I have tried the Eau de Toilette in the Intense. I like them, not enough to pick up a bottle, but I did like them. And so they sent me this, and I saw it wasn't reviewed by many people, and you guys on my live said that you wanted me to review it. This is by Kenzo Ohm. It is Kenzo Homme Marine. This is what they sent me, and I almost dropped it. On the inside it says, Kenzo Ohm presents its new Homme Marine, the scent of summer inspired by freshness of salt water running off the skin. A marine, sunny, woody fragrance. I don't know how a fragrance can be sunny, but... and then the notes are marine accord, lang lang, sandalwood, and musk. So I'll spray it on my hand here to give myself a little refresher. Because this is my first impressions, again, I have worn it, I would say for like 3 or 4 hours yesterday, so I don't have a full performance, but I can give you that information. And then I'll do a full review at the end of the month if I feel it's necessary. What this is it actually smells, if you've ever smelled Kenzo Homme Intense, it smells like that if you mixed it with like a semi suntan lotion vibe. And by suntan lotion vibe, what do I mean by that? Well, usually with aquatic or marine style fragrances, some fragrances like Boss Bottled Pacific or Soleil Neige by Tom Ford, they take those aquatic style fragrances and they add in something like coconut or some type of sweet sandalwood, something that sweetens up an aquatic marine style fragrance that gives you the vibes of suntan lotion like cocoa butter, those type of sun bum, those type of suntan lotions that have a nice smell to them but remind you of the suntan lotions that you would use on a beach or whatnot. With this fragrance, when you first spray it on, you obviously get a lot of those aquatics. You get a little bit of that lang lang underneath it, which is going to be giving you a little citrusy undertone. It doesn't give you many notes in this fragrance. It is really a like creamy sandalwood heavy fragrance that has this musky overtone along with that lang lang that is coming in and out, really not too heavy of a citrus, but I think it's that lang lang mixed with possibly a little bit of coconut. I don't know if it's coconut or maybe like a little bit of an ambery undertone that's providing the sweetness. You can't really tell that it's coconut, so if you're not a coconut lover, this one is probably not going to be for you because it does give off that vibe. But this is actually quite nice. It's soft, but if you're looking for something that has that sweet aquatic, that has that it's not a full suntan lotion vibe, it's a semi suntan lotion-esque vibe in it, then this fragrance is going to be one that you're going to like. Kenzo Homme Marine, it does have those aquatics in there as the marine accords. Nothing too green or too salty. It kind of reminds me of a mixture of Kenzo Homme Intense and Boss Bottled Pacific. Again, without a prominent coconut. It's a more undertoning sweetness, whether again it's from that amber or some kind of vanilla or something like that, providing this undertoning sweetness. I'm gonna say, just based on my knowledge, this is probably gonna be like an ambery accord that's giving a little touch of a coconutty vibe mixed together with those salty aquatics, not too salty, and then you have that lang lang in there, and then some sandalwood. The sandalwood is giving it a nice creamy vibe, and it's really a woody, slightly aromatic sunscreen style fragrance. It's fresh, it's clean, it's sweet. Again, it's not too heavy. what type of situations, this is going to be more of a daytime fragrance for sure. If you like those style fragrances that I mentioned, like the Soleil Neige, the Boss Bottled Pacifics, this one you can find on News Parfums for, I believe it was like 50 or 60 bucks. Would I pay that amount for this fragrance knowing the fragrances that I already have? I don't know. At first, when I first sprayed it on, I thought so, because in the opening, like 2 minutes, you get more of those aquatics and the lang lang as you get into the dry down. As you get further into the dry down, as that creamy sandalwood, that slight ambery undertone, and the more musk come in and mix in, you're given more of that sunscreen vibe. And again, I have fragrances like that, so I don't think that I would pick it up for that price. But with that said, it is a really good smelling fragrance. There is synthetics in here. You'll go through it and you'll say, okay, that is a nice synthetic summertime fragrance. One that you can wear in the daytime, one that would be great wear to the beach, on the boardwalk, or even out just like a day like today where it's 80 degrees out and you might want to go run errands or something and you just want to have a nice smell to yourself. It's not going to be one that people are going to stop you and say, oh my god, what are you wearing? Because it's nothing that's breaking the bank. It's nothing unique. They might just think that you're wearing some kind of good smelling lotion. Overall, Kenzo Marine, would I give it high marks? No, I would say I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It's still a really decent average fragrance as far as what I've smelled from them before, which is usually what they provide, is a good smelling fragrance, but nothing that is worth picking up from France or anything like that. But if you can find it on a Joma shop or a fragrance buy for 40 or 50 bucks, I would say, yeah, go ahead, because you're not paying that $20 in shipping from France. That's what I feel about the fragrance. As far as the performance, even though, again, I've only worn it for like 4 hours, that was about what I got. So for the first hour, it's already pretty light. It's about a moderate projector for the first hour to hour and a half. Then it becomes more of a personal bubble scent for the next hour after that. And then it is definitely a skin scent after that. So you'd either have to spray this heavy on your skin or on clothes. I would say at least a 9 to 10 sprayer at least, because of how light it is. Usually these style fragrances get like that. It is a really good fragrance. I mean, smelling it's still in that vibe of Boss Bottled Pacific. I think I might like this better than Boss Bottled Pacific because it has the Kenzo Ohm DNA underneath it, and Boss Bottled Pacific has that coconut in it. So as far as sunscreen vibe style fragrance aquatics, this one is doing pretty good. I'm gonna have to sit with it again. I'll do my full review in about 2 weeks and let you guys know what I fully get from it and see if I actually will pick up a full bottle. Just at this point in time, I would say it is too generic for somebody to go and pick this up again from France for 50 or 60 bucks plus a $20 shipping fee. But if you can find it on a discounter, I definitely think it's worth a blind buy under 50. If you like this style of fragrances, which I do, I actually enjoy them. My wife said that she likes this fragrance. She said it's nothing that's overboard. It smells like a lotion, and I completely agree. But let me know if you guys have tried this or if you've tried the Intense, and let me know what you think about that. But again, it's more of your just suntan lotion style fragrance with a sweetness and aquatics. Mix those together. Put a nice creamy sandalwood over top and some musk in the dry down, and that is what you have in this fragrance with that lang lang that provides a slight citrusy undertone. I think the lang lang is what's giving off the sunscreen vibe with the amber, if there is like an amber-ish that amber-ish quality underneath it, unless there really is coconut in this, which I don't think there is, because it's not really reaching out to me and saying, hey, this is coconut. But I'm not going to keep you guys here anymore. I appreciate you guys tuning into this. Tomorrow I have 5 of my favorite green fragrances for the spring, so stay tuned to that because there are some really unique gems in that one. Thank you guys so much. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.